Good afternoon, Chairman, the Human Rights Defender, and Access to Justice Advocate Center, all viewers all over the world, the Legal Department, and Queen Mrs. Solution, live from our Ikeja Allen Avenue branch, have a case of child neglect reported by Mrs. Tina, who is based in Italy, against Mr. Eghosa, who is based in Canada. Please join us as we briefly interview this lady and for a better and peaceful resolution. And subscribe to our YouTube channel on Access to Justice TV and follow us on our Facebook page on Human Rights Defender and Access to Justice Advocate Center Alternative. For proper information, visit our website on www.hrdac.org.ng. All right, Tina, good afternoon from here.
Good afternoon, President. Good
Okay.
afternoon, everybody.
All right, thank you. Can we hear from you? What's happened? What really transpired? What led to the child neglect that you're complaining, please?
Yes, the child neglect story of my ex. Let me say my ex. When I left Nigeria to Europe, before, let me say 2 years, I tried my best to bring them in, he and my daughter. So when they came in, before 2 years again, he left because of, he just brought out some complaints that I used to go around, which was not true. Then I was working. So he now left for another woman, and he started raising another family. He left us, he abandoned us. So I had to report the case to the court. So the court now judged it and told him that he should start paying some money to the child, and the medical bills, we should share it, and the school fees too. So since then, he has not been responding, though the child is 24 years now. But I wanted to ask, because I've been watching your program, I wanted to ask if it's possible for a father to neglect his daughter for so many years. Even today, he has not been responding. And if it's possible for him to refund the money they asked him to pay then before he left for Canada. I don't know if it's possible.
Is that an inquiry?
No, ma, because
Did you pay me for consultation
I've been seeing
fee?
what you're doing. I've been seeing what your work and all that. So I was convinced that, okay, let me see if it's possible for him to pay back all this money till date.
Okay, as at the time, were you people married before you moved to Europe?
We were married
In
when he
Nigeria?
came in. Yes. When he came in, we were married. So he came in with the family renewal. So when he came, he was not ready to work. So he was, roaming up and down. I had to give him a permit of stay. I did everything for him, but he still left. I didn't bother. I just continued my work because I know that I have something I'm pursuing. So when he left, he started having other children from I don't know the woman anyway, from the wife that he later married to again.
But are you people divorced now? Or were you divorced before he
Yes.
finally left for another woman?
Okay, when he left, I told him to come, let's sign the divorce, since you have decided to leave us, so that I will move on. He didn't respond, so I had to go to Nigeria and follow up the procedure of the divorce. So I took the divorce, which is here. They gave me the divorce paper and everything. I brought it down here to the council. So they now separated and divorced us. This is the document for it. So when he left, and he started having children, 3 children he had before he left for Canada. So ever since, nothing from him at all. Nothing, ma.
How old was the child before he left?
The child was 8 years. 8 years old.
Did he deny the paternity of the child?
No, he didn't.
So why did he refuse the welfare of the child?
That is what I don't really know. That is what I don't know about him. That is what I don't know.
Okay, let's have the number of the man, please.
Okay. +1.
Hold on.
+1.
Hold
Okay,
on.
ma.
Yes.
+1 780
Yeah.
06 80
How many zero?
30
Hold
5.
on. +178 what?
Ma?
Call the number again.
Okay. +1 78 06 80 30 56.
5 what?
56.
You have reached the voicemail box of.
You have alternative number?
Alternative number, no.
Because it's like they are still sleeping. +178.
+1 780
Yeah.
680
Yeah.
30 56.
56.
Yes, ma.
Are you sure it's 56?
56, yes, ma.
What is your case number?
My case number.
But what you
I
gave,
can't remember my case.
you gave them. But you gave them 2 number, right?
Yes, I gave them 2 number, but at the time the other one was not working, so I thought maybe I'll drop that one and
This
give
is
them
not.
this one.
This is not so working. Hold on. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon, ma.
Have this child been communicating with the father?
Yes, sometimes I do, but sometimes I just let go. But
No.
since
Hello, good afternoon. From here, Mr. Eghosa Osayende. Can you hear me? Can you speak up, please?
Yeah, good afternoon.
My name is Mrs. Solushola. I'm calling you from Human Rights Defender and Access to Justice Office over a case of child neglect reported by Mr. Tina Emairu from Italy.
Oh, this is the wrong number.
The wrong number?
Yeah. Tina knows. She called this number long time ago. I told Tina every time you talk about because I brought it to remember. I think it was
Sorry, please. I barely hear you, please.
yeah, so Tina is I don't know what you want to call it, Henry or whatever. That's number anymore. I told Tina already. Can you please call Tina back?
If you can call Tina back.
Yeah, you call Tina. Tell Tina you called the wrong number. This is not Henry's number. Okay.
Thank you. Okay, I think this person said there was one time you called the number and she told you that this person is not using this number.
Yes, that was why I told you that I was trying the other number, it was not going. So I just said, okay, maybe he's still using this one. He has his picture on this one. So this woman now told me that it's a wrong number, that he knows the person, but not the same number. So many people have been calling her on his case. I said, I don't know. It was the number he used to call me some time ago. I saw it and his number.
So how do we get the correct number now? Because the number you gave before is not working and we cannot keep calling somebody's other number. And there is no way we can get across to him when it's not you don't have his contact. So which number? You said the daughter have been communicating with him?
Yes, I've been using this one. Even the picture on WhatsApp, his daughter's picture is on it. So I don't know why it's not going.
Which of the daughter?
He has 3 kids here in Italy before he left for Canada. Then married to another one. That's his problem. But one of the daughter is on his profile picture. So that's why I'm confused that the number is not going now.
Have your daughter been communicating with him?
Yes, that was when she was 18. She was trying to get her driver's license and I told her to call the dad to speak with the dad. But when they spoke, he promised the girl so money for the driver's license and to buy a car for her. Since then, he has never called. I had to pay all those bills for her. Since then, he has not been communicating. And the girl, she's not angry that she doesn't want, she is always promising and never fulfill his promise. So that's the problem. I don't know what to do, ma.
Did he often comes to Nigeria?
Since he left for Canada, he has not come to Nigeria. He has not. I'm not sure he has been to Nigeria.
Can I see the person?
He just left.
Where is the
Because
person? Can I see the person? Because
The name he begged. The name he was bearing here is different from the name he's bearing in Canada. Eh?
I think
Don't know why
the girl should move on. She's already 24, so it takes two to tango. When you have a father and the father don't care if you are existing, and the girl is 24, you have already tried your best by taking care of the child right from when the child was young. So I don't even see any reason why you should be looking for the father after the girl have gotten to the stage where the mom will reap from the fruit of your own labor. So if he's not showing concern and he have so many children that he is not bothered about your own child, the child is of age. For someone of 22 should be should be thinking of having her own family. So she should move on with her life and just forget about the man that she feel that there's nobody existing in her life as a father. So calling him is sorry.
Okay. But what of the money I've invested in the child? I'll just let go like that.
You have invested on your child, and now the child know that you single-handedly take care of her. So it's left for the child to take care of you and pay you back in your kindness as a good mother. So you don't need to even bring him into the picture. Bringing him into the picture is like coming to come and reap where he did not sow.
Okay.
Yeah. The girl have no father when it comes to upkeep, but he have father as somebody as a biological father brought him into this planet Earth. She knew he is her father, right? And the father have never been there. to take the responsibility of his child. So that shows that show his attitude of not being responsible as a father to a child. And thank God the child is not in Nigeria, that you think the government is not favorable, so she'll be suffering and all that. She stays in the Western world, and I know her education and all this. She have passed through all that stage. At the stage she is now, if a child have gotten to the stage of looking for her to get a driver's license, then she own the car. So why would you want to bother yourself and dragging somebody that have never suffered with you, neither know how you stress to take care of your child? Now you should take care of the child, guide the girl, advise her, then both of you should have a better bond and trash him. Yeah. I think that should be the best thing you should do. Looking for the man is not an African father that you feel if she's getting married, she doesn't see the father, she will not give her, they will not take her hand in marriage, or she will not marry her. No. She's not an African that is mandatory. Yes. No. So you have tried your best. The girl have tried to contact the man.
Yeah.
And I believe there must be child benefit that government, the government, Italian government or the European government have been paying you as somebody that have been taking care of the child. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes, the child support come to you. The child grow to benefit you. So bringing the man into the picture, I don't see it necessary, because all the child support have been coming to you is not shared by both of you.
Why I want to bring the man into it, because after 18 years, there's no more child benefit. And since the child wants to further her education, I cannot leave all alone.
No.
That's the problem.
Yeah, you can't do that. When you have a child, there's child support from when the child was little till she gets to 20 or 18 and above. You as a mother, you ought to be saving their child support when she gets to this stage. That is what you should use the money for. Otherwise, the child should work and take care of her education, because she's an adult for her age now. 22, 20, 24 years is an adult that should think about settling down for herself. Her mate has 20-something, they're already university graduates and they are working. So if she wants to further her education, you that have been taking her child support, and you know in the Western world for secondary school you don't pay much, government are supporting, and you are collecting her benefit, you should be able to save for that child when you know you are the only single mother taking care of her.
Okay.
Did I make you understand?
Yes. Yes, somehow.
Somehow.
Yes.
Yeah, there is a liberty age where a child will get to, and that child take his or her liberty. That is freedom age, where the child can live without her parents, that she can rent an apartment and live on her own. She can acquaint with a friend of her choice and build up her life. She may have a choice of who he or she want to settle down with. At that liberty age, you don't force the child against her wish. You only advise to guide her if she so desire your advice, your guide, your whatever. Then, at that point, for some of you that are collecting child support, when the child was young, if you are saving for the child to get to age 18, 17, and you said, okay, this is what I've saved for you from your child support from the government, for your support from the government, then the child can pick up from there. That is what she will use to start up her life, business, or further her education. There is what they call in-service. In-service is where a child is going to school and as well working. And the Western world give out such opportunity. Even in Nigeria, there are few other companies where people, students do that. You work while you're still you school while you're still working. So over there, that is what you should. Yeah.
Italy is very different. It's not like any other part of
Eh,
Europe.
but as far as
It's,
she's a European citizen, she must not stay in Italy to work because she grew up all her life there.
no, no,
So
no,
she
no.
can work in another country. She can
I
work in
understand.
Germany, she can go to Holland, she can go to Belgium and work elsewhere. She must not
Uh-huh.
stay in Italy.
So another thing, okay, what of the court judgment? Should I just abandon it and forget about it? Because the court gave their judgment for him. He didn't respond. So there's no use of me going to the court or reporting the case to the court because of no use.
Well, if court gives judgment and someone did not comply, it is within the jurisdiction of the court to enforce. That is where the enforcement comes in to compel the person to do what the judgment, what the judge, the judgment of the case. But as it is, I understand that you don't even know where the man is living. One, you don't get his right address, a telephone number.
I
Two,
can I can search that out.
if you
Where he's
can,
living, his telephone number, and the funny part of it, he had to change his name when he got to Canada. He is not
so
very
if you
same
have
name
all
here
those
on the
facts,
certificate.
if you have all those facts are things that you can compile in your this and still send to the court, they can still send to the Canadian government. So as probably because
Okay.
nobody know the kind of life she's living there, if she had born other ones and abandoned them, so that they can compel him to do the needful,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Yeah. So please encourage your daughter. Please
So
don't.
your
Yeah.
office cannot go, it cannot exceed more than that to get him in
The only
Canada.
thing the office can do for you is to draft a letter after having documents that you have, and you still have to go through the courts and also to the government there, to the Canadian government. If you provide proper information, full information,
Yes.
address and everything, and working telephone number and email.
I have most of his documents.
But
Most of our
the
documents.
contacts are not real. The contacts are not working.
Okay.
Okay, somebody is saying I'm from Italy. My son is 24 and he work and school at the same time. You see, I don't live there. I've never lived there before, but I only travel there for business and holiday to every other part of
Okay.
the world, and I understand what justiciable and enforced by them, not for the parents or as governed. So I believe I still have, I know what I'm talking about. So what you need to do is
Okay.
encourage your daughter to find something doing. She can work anywhere. If she cannot work in Italy, I believe she cannot. There shouldn't. I don't think there will be any form of tribalism or racism there, because a child that have been in Italy for that long must speak Italian language fluently, and she must have acquainted with the system. So she can move to any other neighboring country to work there. She can work even in the same Italy there. There's no way she cannot find work, no matter how little or how big it is. Filling station, supermarket, any other place, and she gather up her money and still go to school, or while schooling and she can work weekend while go school days, or work weekdays and go for her courses weekend. But if the judgment, I believe the judgment is from Italy, right? Italian court.
Ma? Yes.
Yeah, all that you can relate back, and I believe you have a lawyer that represents you on that case.
Yes. I have a lawyer.
So they know the right thing to do. because the judgment is from that office, from that court. So they know the right thing to do. If you go back to them and tell them that the man did not comply with the court judgment, and this is the information, this way he has run to and all that, they know the right thing to do.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Sorry for the.
No problem.
No problem. I'll have to.
Okay, thank you. If you
Thank you,
need our assistance in any other avenue, let us know.
All right.
All right, have
Thank
a
you.
wonderful day.
Bye. Ma.
Bye. All right, thank you viewers for being with us. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel on Access to Justice TV and follow us on our Facebook page on Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocate Center. For more useful information, visit our website on www.hrdac.org.ng. Thank you. We'll be back in a moment.